Hey, it's Dr. G. Hello, hello. Happy Monday, everybody. We're talking about breast cancer prevention all month long because it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So, my ladies, we're talking about how to keep our breast healthy, how to prevent and reduce the risk of breast cancer. So, I'm here to give you a tip today. And I think we're on tip number three or four. A tip for you to help you lower your risk of breast cancer. So tonight we're talking about smoking and breast cancer. We're still talking about smoking? Are we still talking about it, ladies? Is that still a thing? The answer is yes. We're talking about smoking and breast cancer because smoking seems to be on the rise. Yes. Why is smoking becoming in vogue again? Everybody knows that smoking increases the risk of lung cancer. Yes, cancer of the mouth, the lips, the tongue, the vocal cords, the esophagus. Smoking increases all those risks, but yes, it also is linked to breast cancer. And as we have more and more young people, more and more women are smoking. What are we doing, ladies? Vaping is all the rage. Cigarette smoking is making a comeback. And cigar smoking? Really? Women are smoking cigars more and more. We are using what we think are non-tobacco products to use as well. But you know what? The chemicals in the cigarettes, in the e-cigarettes, in the cigars, they're linked to breast cancer. So we have got to be very, very preventive, and we've got to be cautious, and we've got to stop it because as more adolescents are experiencing these experimental things and we're smoking more, it's being linked to breast cancer. So, of course, there are genetic risks. Of course, it's related to age. The older we get, the more we're at risk. But how many of us know some young people who are diagnosed with breast cancer? We all do. So we need to be very proactive in prevention. So let's talk about it. So smoking is related to a higher risk of breast cancer in women. And you know what, ladies? The younger you are that you start smoking, the greater the risk of breast cancer. How about, according to the American Cancer Society, over 250,000 new people are going to be diagnosed with breast cancer this year. 250,000. But if you smoke cigarettes, you're more likely to have breast cancer recurrence. You're more likely to have breast cancer mortality. That means death if you are a cigarette smoker. So, women who start smoking before the age of 17, high risk of breast cancer. Women who start smoking at the times of their first periods, higher risk of breast cancer. Women who start smoking 1 to 4 years after experiencing their first periods have a higher risk of breast cancer. If you're of childbearing age and you are BRCA gene carriers, your risk of breast cancer are going to be higher. Women who have smoked at least 10 years or more, you're more likely to be diagnosed with breast cancer. Even if you stop smoking, but you haven't stopped smoking for greater than 20 years, you're at a higher risk of breast cancer. If you smoke more than 5 years before you've ever had a baby, your risk of breast cancer is higher. Okay? Who knew, right? This is all statistics that we need to know. We all need to know that because 2 million women diagnosed with breast cancer are an increase of death from breast cancer. So ladies, quit smoking, quit vaping, forget the cigars. Stop it. They're not healthy for our breasts. We need to preserve our lives, prevent breast cancer, and increase our ability to live long, happy lives. So, smoking is a no-no, and especially because it increases the risk of breast cancer as well as many other cancers. Let's stop it. Stop it. So I'm going to continue to give you tips on how you can decrease your risk of breast cancer. I want you guys to follow me on all social media sites at AskDrGoldMD.com. That's AskDrGoldMD. And I want you to work on living your best life, stop smoking, and reduce your risk of breast cancer.